All right, just one more win to go, and I'm out of the 8th seed, and I won't have to play any more of these trashy little teams filled with bronze players. I'm tired of seeing Patty Mills and Steve Novak go for three all day long. And oh, wow, this guy's got Kyrie. All right, looks like Mets one's got a decent team. Brandon Rush, he can shoot. Oh wow, guy's got Durant and James and Dwight. Wow, this is quite a matchup. So this is going to be the first test that my team faces against a really good team. He's not really good. I mean, his bench is pretty deplete, but they're all right players on this bench. And I'm going to be facing some of the all-stars of the game. I'll call this the Western Conference All-Star matchup for my team. And at just about every position, I am outmatched. We'll see how I do. I'm pretty excited because now I finally get to test my team against some of the better players. And I get the tip, which is good. Derek Harper's dribbling on the court. See if he can facilitate. Go right to Starks. And I get that 8 seed 3-point cheese. Alright. I may have to rely on that a lot today. LeBron goes right through my defense for the dunk. And I am feeling like he's going to be doing that all game long. So I got to get my passing on. And my strategy here is just eliminate turnovers and ensure that I take good care of the ball. And I think I'll have a chance against this guy. There's Derek Harper for the really deep two, and that goes in. Pretty excited about that. I haven't really gotten a lot of offense out of him. I want to try and get as much as I can because he's going to be on the court for a lot of the game for me. I would need to get some offense out of my point guard. And finding ways to do that with him are things I need to do in order to get a better offense going out of my team. And look, I'm going to Ewing in the post, and nobody decides to stop him. He goes in for the big dunk there. Patrick decides he's finally going to dunk for me, and I appreciate that. Let's see if I can nail this free throw. It's got that crazy release, and it doesn't work out. So I'm timing a lot of different things. I'm looking at his feet, I'm looking at his hands, and it just doesn't work out. That shot is way off. I'm going to take advantage. Anthony Mason goes right to the point, drives, and that's in. Anthony Mason getting started early, and I'm up. I have a pretty good feeling that this guy's got a lot of good players but just doesn't know how to use them, and I'm going to beat his brains out, so I'm pretty excited. Just need to make sure I hold on to the ball. Ewing goes and drives, and he doesn't make it, but the enforcer's there to back him up with the tip slam. All right. Don't see that too often. It's good to know that he's got that in him every once in a while. So it's a tight game here. I drive to the lane with Derek Harper, and that's a nice, pretty layup. He gets in traffic. And I'm pretty excited because I'm getting some more offense out of Derek Harper. There's LeBron with the leaning layup, and Ewing gets the rebound. That's legit. Running down the lane with Harper. See if I get some open floor space. Shoot it up. Oh, that doesn't go in. But the enforcer's there for the rebound. And LeBron's holding his hands up. He tries to get the open lane block there. Starks just running around the arc. Am I going to jack up a three? No, I'm going to drive. That's not open either. See what I can do. Starks has got some pretty good ball handling skills. Go back out to my point guard, Derek. And Anthony Mason from long range. And that goes in. Wow. That's pretty incredible because he can't make a free throw to save his life, but he can hit the mid-range jumper. I appreciate that. And there goes Ewing up there with another jumper. And these jumpers, they don't look like they're going to go in at first, but they're going in. So I'm pretty happy about that. I got a 5-point lead on this guy, but I give up some easy drive to the lane to him, and he's going to go in and cut it back to 3 points. So I've been holding on and taking the lead. There's Christie with a deep two, back up by 5, and I'm doing all right against this guy. So I kind of like the way this team's playing. Oh, but I give him the wide open 3 with Durantula. Okay. Only a 2-point lead out of me. I'm still feeling good though. Let's get some offense going. I want to take the open shot, secure the ball, and I go inside, and that's a terrible pass. D12 picks it off right to Kyrie with a dunk, and the game is tied up. I'm falling behind. We're going to fast forward here to the third. I'm down by 1. See what I can do. I'm going to give Doug Christie some more minutes to normal this game because he's got great defense. Patrick's going into the post. See if I can score with him. Does the fadeaway? Do I hit it? Yes, I do. Patrick Ewing, 5 of 8 with 4 rebounds and 10 points. All right. He's putting together a good game, and that's what I expect to see out of him. LeBron drives the lane. I get him to pass out. Durant's running around the wing, and he tosses it up, and I get the steal. Who's it going to? Am I going to oop it? Nope. But I go inside the Starks. Pretty bounce pass. That's in, and he's on fire doing the flop. Things are looking good. I got a 3-point lead again, and I'm feeling like I'm back up on top. He goes to Durant. He's going to run around the arc. Comes back inside. Dishes to LeBron. Thank God he didn't pass it out for that 3, but he goes to Kyrie. He misses. Wow, but Brandon Rush gets the rebound. LeBron's running around the outside. Dishes to Durant. Pulls up, jumper. Very close shot, and that goes in. I have to call a timeout to get over this, and he has taken a pretty sizable advantage now. We're in the fourth with 2 minutes left. He's got an 8-point advantage. I want some 3-point shooting to work out. Doesn't work out. I go inside to Christie. He doesn't make it. He goes LeBron off the glass. He does some ridiculous layup to himself. And I'm just struggling here. You can see there's that desperation pass by me. And I continue to fall behind. It becomes a 5-point game at the end, but there's just not enough time left. And he's pretty much going to control the final quarter of this game with his shooting and defense. So I'm pretty disappointed right now. My team did not face up to the challenge. I decided, and look at that, I go with the pass to Starks there, trying to get a 3 off the inbound. I can't even get the inbound pass working properly. So I'm pretty disappointed in the way my team performed down the stretch. They did really well the first half, even in the third quarter, holding their own against this team. But they let them come back in the game, and I believe that's all on me because I didn't do a good job of managing my substitutions. I got a lot of turnovers this game. I think I probably had something like 6 or 7 steals, which increased the number of possessions I had. I didn't turn the ball over too many times, but I just had some pretty poor shots, and I think that's because this is the first time I'm facing some of the better defenders in the game. So, going into my future games, I have to work my bench a little bit more, focus more on taking open shots. I never call for a pick this game. I need to focus more on the picks. Looking at the box score there, Starks was the high man with 17 points, followed immediately by Ewing and Christie. And you can see some of my other players like Hubie Davis just didn't really light it up from the field, so I'm pretty disappointed in that. And Charles Smith was 0 for 2. This guy put all 5 of his starters in for all 20 minutes, and I can't believe I didn't capitalize on that because you can't really do that and get away with it. Anyway, he gets a 9-point victory. He even beats me into points in the paint. I'm going to throw up more 3-pointers in them, so I'm the cheeser in this one, and I only get 26% from downtown. And I'm pretty pissed right now because I've got to go out and win another game. And on top of that, my team's feeling pretty down because they're in the 8th seed, and they went up against a so-so team and lost.